So what happens when you put a narcissist in the friend zone? If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about just that, friend zoning a narcissist or a toxic person. What happens? What could happen if you give them a chance in the dating realm? Stay tuned, like and subscribe. So let's talk about narcissist in the friend zone. And of course, if you're new, I'm a narcissist. Actually, I have narcissistic personality disorder. A narcissistic person that you put into the friend zone will hold a grudge against you forever. Especially if you put them in the friend zone and you go off and date somebody else, you get married to somebody else and things like that, and then you get divorced or broken up, and then you decide to give them a chance. Woo! A lot of narcissists and toxic people are extremely spiteful and jealous people, y'all. So during your entire relationship, they're going to be angry as hell at you. They're going to be jealous of your partner, whoever you picked over them. They might actually become obsessive. Start acting and behaving like the person that you chose over them or the people that you chose over them. In the mind of a narcissistic person, just because you didn't pick me doesn't mean you don't belong to me. And I know it sounds stupid. So if you end up giving them a chance way down the road, I promise you, they're going to get their lick back, because that pain and revenge, it sits in our bodies for a long time, y'all. So they might love bomb you at first, but then they'll start taking that love away and treating you horribly. Yeah, welcome back, y'all. Friend zoning a narcissistic person. What could possibly go wrong if you friend zone a toxic narcissistic person? And I know, and let me preface this by saying, most times you don't even know that you're friend zoning a narcissist, right? You don't even know that, like, you're friend zoning somebody that you might not be interested in romantically. But regardless of that fact, listen to me when I say this, regardless of that fact, whether or not you friend zone them or whatever, regardless of whether you know they're toxic or whatever, they're going to hold a grudge against you. They're going to absolutely hold a grudge against you, because no matter how nicely you let them down, like no matter how good you are when you let them down, no matter how you feel when you let them down, no matter how things go when you let them down, they're going to feel a certain type of way. So they're going to feel that rejection, and that rejection is going to create some anger and resentment towards you. Like, I'm not good enough for you to date, especially if you dated other people that they know that they feel like they're better than. Like, if you date somebody that they feel like they're better than, and you put them in the friend zone and you keep them around and they feel like you're using them, Lord, y'all. They'll sit in the friend zone and be resentful towards you. They'll give you bad advice about your relationship. They'll try to break your relationship up. They'll try to make it seem like, y'all are still dating or whatever, regardless of the fact, and just try to ruin your other friendships. Be a jealous friend. If they're toxic narcissistic in the friend zone, they're gonna be toxic narcissistic in the relationship space. You see what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with a narcissist in this dynamic, with this type of mindset, you have to understand that they're going to do this, y'all. If you actually give them a chance, like if you date around, whatever, you get married and divorced, and that person's still around somehow, some way, shape, or form in your friend zone, or you friend zone them, and you decide to give them a chance finally, you're like, maybe this is the person I want to date. Maybe this is the person I want to elevate them. Like I want to call them up from the bench is what the phrase a lot of people use. You want to call them up to the starters and whatnot. They're going to treat you horribly, y'all. They might act thrilled at first. They might, they might love bomb the hell out of you, clapping cheeks everywhere, just doing what they feel is necessary to get you to fall for them. Just like they'll go above. A lot of them will go above. They'll go above and beyond to get you to fall for them and make you regret that you didn't give them a chance earlier. You'd be like, damn, I should have gave this person a chance earlier, and we could have been living life together, for longer. But guess what happens, y'all? Sooner or later, once that love bombing phase wears off, just like any other narcissistic toxic relationship, they're going to start treating you badly. Buckle your safety belts, because the love bombing is going to stop, and then they chase you. The dynamic switches. You remember they were chasing you. You friend zone them. Now, because they got you to fall for them, a lot of times you end up chasing them, and they treat you horribly. You know what I mean? They treat you. They do treat you pretty badly and whatnot, and it doesn't go that way. It normally doesn't go well for you and whatnot. So that's what I'm just saying. If you feel like, especially if you hear some toxic stuff about that narcissistic person, if you hear something toxic about them, while they were in the friend zone, they're going to be toxic to you. You friend zone somebody that's toxic, they're going to be toxic in a relationship, and they're going to try to hurt you, y'all, because that pain and resentment that they feel like you gave them, you caused them, that pain of rejection, they're going to get you. They're going to get their lick back. That pain you caused me when you friend zoned me, when you rejected me, I don't care, and I don't care how nicely you did it. You picked somebody else over me. I got something for your ass, and that's the mindset that they're gonna have. Like, I have something for your ass. And they're gonna treat you horribly, y'all. They're gonna punish you, and the more you go back to them, the worse they're going to treat you. And I know a lot of people have that experience with you upgraded somebody from friend to relationship partner, and they treated you horribly, and you regretted it. And these relationships are super hard to end as well, y'all, because when you end a friendship, like when you end a friendship and you upgrade this person to a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or whatever, and that relationship ends, it's like a double loss. These relationships are super hard because it's a double loss. Not only do you lose your friend, not only do you lose your relationship partner, you lose your friend and whatnot. You lose your friend. So it's like a double loss. You double lose a person. You lose two people in one. You see what I'm saying? It's just like you lose the friend and you lose the partner. And they're going to, I'm just telling y'all, when y'all do this, I'm just telling you, they're going to treat you badly. They're like, when they were in the friend zone, they might have gave you some good advice. They might have had your back. They might have been there for you through thick and thin. But once you transition from friend to partner, if you friend zone them, oh my goodness, y'all, just buckle up, because they're going to get you. At first, it's going to be good, and you could be like, damn, I can't believe I kept you in the friend zone so long. And then they're going to flip the script on you, and you're going to be sad as hell. Like, and that's how it happens so many times in these spaces, y'all. And I'm not saying this to hurt somebody's feelings. I know people are like, well, you just being hurtful. Y'all know that's not my goal. My goal is not to be hurtful. My goal is to raise awareness and let y'all know that people like this exist, and they are out here to get you, because you hurt me. They feel like you hurt them. Think about it. They feel like you hurt them, so they feel like they have to hurt you. And I know that sucks, but I have to make you feel the way you made me feel. That might not be the thought process at first. I know a lot of people gonna ask me, well, is it intentional that they treat us bad after they get us? No, it's not intentional. It's just like once something happens, another part of my mind kicks in, and I start to remember you rejecting me. I start to remember you picking somebody else over me. I start to remember you coming to me for advice on somebody else when you should have just been with me in the first place. I remember all of that. And every time I remember something like that, the rage builds and the love goes down. You know what I'm saying? The rage builds up and the love goes down. It's like, it's like a graph. As rage increases, love decreases. You know what I mean? This is so in that space right there. So they remember all the bad times too, y'all. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, be very wary. If they are your friend, keep them as your friend. Because me personally, I truly don't believe, like, this is just my personal belief right here. Just going from friends to lovers is just so dangerous. Going from coworkers to lovers is just so, like, what if it blows up, y'all? I feel like people just think about the good that can come of it. What if it blows up? What if it doesn't go as well as you think it's going to go? You know what I mean? What if you don't go as well as you think it's going to go? What if people don't, like, tune in? What if it goes that way? You know what I mean? That's why I just tell people, you have to be very wary, because once these relationships blow up, you lose friends. You might lose other friends. You know, your old significant other or your exes who didn't like you having this friend. When you date them, you can prove them right. They're like, well, I knew your friend wanted you. I told you. Got you. And this can be male, female, whoever you are, non-binary, whatever you identify as, y'all. We try to be inclusive over here. You know what I mean? But anyways, y'all, if you tuned in this far, you made it this far, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Help the channel, help us reach more people. We're so close to that 400K mark. It's creeping up. I can see it. I can see it over the horizon. It's peeking at me. It's peeking at us. So thankful for y'all. Tune in every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Waving the Red Flag. The next show is about trauma bonding. Why did you stay in a toxic relationship? Stay tuned, like and subscribe. But the Healness is out. Peace. Thanks so much for making it to the end of my video, y'all. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my self-love journal on Amazon. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, a self-love journal. Help you rebuild that self-love and authenticity after a toxic relationship. Thank you.